Hi guys, thank you for watching. Welcome to my channel and to this video. I'm Debbie if you don't know me. And for today's video, just going to use this palette, which is part of the 4 mini palettes that came out from JUVIA'S place recently. I just picked up the berries. That was the one that spoke to me. I love pinky red kind of berry toned eyeshadows. And if you're not familiar with the palette, the colours are really gorgeous, and I think it lends itself to making quite a simple look, and that's what I want to do in this video. So I feel like sometimes I do all this like graphic looks and cut creases and whatnot, and I love to do them, but sometimes I'm in the mood like I am today where I just want to slap a shimmer on my lids, blend it out in the crease and make something a little bit more pretty and, I don't know, work appropriate, although it's probably going to be a little bit dramatic for most people's taste for work, but for me it will be. So that's what we're going to do today. So something fairly simple using this JUVIA'S Berries palette. So I'll just scooch you in and we'll get started. To start us off, these haven't got names, I'm just going to point to them. So I'm going to start with that colour and a pointed blending brush. This is the Small Taper Blending E45 from Sigma. And I like this one for beginning the crease off. Wow, that's more pigmented than I kind of expected, but that's fine. Beautiful tone of pink though. Yeah, I wanted the violet one of these as well, and I probably will pick it up at some point, but I was trying to get my order under the customs figure, and I ordered this and a blush in the sale which was called Serafina, which is beautiful but very pigmented and a little bit too peachy and dark for me, but I will make it work. But I ordered those and it came to, I think with the conversion rate, £15 and a few pence, and you have to be under £15, so I was super unlucky because then I had to pay another, I think it ended up £11 in customs charges, so it became quite an expensive palette in the end. So I paid about £25 for this palette and this blush, but I'm not sad though, because look at this, this is looking really pretty and it's really easy to lay down. I love JUVIA'S shadows for that they're not ultra pigmented off the bat, but they've got enough pigment, but they're super easy to blend as well. I'm just going to take some of that colour on the lower lash line as well. This brush might be a little bit big for this purpose, but so I just want a light wash of colour just under the lash line there. Just got an Anastasia brush and no product on it just to blend that out, because I've kind of made a little bit of a mistake there. So I've had this palette probably a month or so, I just haven't gotten around to playing with it. You know, you just have to be in the right mood to do the right kind of makeup look at the time, or that's how I am. So I kept looking at it thinking, yeah, I must play with that. Today I just really felt like doing a berry look, so here we are. Now it's deciding which of the 2 shades I want to put on my lid, because that one speaks to me the most, but that one's got like a cool green kind of shift in it. And I'm just curious as to what that one will look like. Yeah, we might try that one actually. Oh, it's a lot lighter than I was expecting. So I think what I'm going to do is put that in the middle of my lids and then just build up a bit of pigment with the other one either side of it, so we can use both of those shimmers. Reminds me of a pigment I've got from Blush Tribe called Cashmere, and that's got that pink into greeny yellow kind of shift, but that's a bit more intense I think than this one. But to be fair, I'm just packing this directly over my primer, which is the matte painting paint pot, and I've not put any glitter glue down because I'm in a hurry, so I just wanted to just make this a 5-minute look really. So I'm going to build up the other shimmer either side of where I've laid that first shimmer down. And that one's got sort of a goldiness to the red, and I think that one's my favourite of the 2 actually. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's been a long time since I've done a look that's light in this way. Like I always go super dark in my outer corners or even inner corners sometimes. I think it might be fun just to keep things monochromatic and keep things red today. As I say, pretty simple, so I'm just packing that second shimmer, the more reddish shimmer of the two, either side of where I've put the original shimmer. And they're flowing into each other super well because they're all in the same family as such. I'm just going to make sure that everything's nice and blended just in this corner here. So I always feel like I get this harsh sort of line there. That happens to you guys. Like I can blend it quite easily up here, but I always end up with a bit of a harsh line there, particularly with colourful shadows. I'm going to go into this shade and just use that on my lower lash line just to intensify a little bit close to my lashes. So I'm keeping that reasonably close. And I've got a Morphe E36, so pretty small brush to do it with, so that things don't get too out of control. Okay, so that's it to this point. Just going to hop off camera for some liner, put something in my waterline and a lip for the look, and I'll be right back with you to show you this super simple look. Okay, so here's the finished look. And it was super easy to create. I think anyone could do it, which is what I was aiming for, but it's got a little bit of interest now because, you know me, I can never resist bringing in a little bit of colour. So we've got the NYX pencil in Azure in my waterline and also across my upper lids, and to make like a little bit of a wing there. But nothing too crazy and outlandish, just wanted just a hint of colour, and I'm loving that pink and blue together. Also for my brow bone, I've gone in with Comet Catcher by Eyeshadow Makeup because it's got that sparkly pink tone in it, and it's the highlight I'm wearing on my cheeks as well. Lips are Rum Punch by Anastasia, and then topped with the Eyeshadow Makeup Lucid Lip in Fantasize because just wanted a little bit of sparkle but not too much. And I really love how it's turned out, so hope you like it. Super simple to create. If you wanted to take it to the next level, you could maybe do in a corner highlight and sparkle there. I just wanted to keep it a little bit more toned down today, so hope you enjoy seeing something a little bit more easy to create but still really pretty. Sometimes that's the kind of mood I'm feeling, so I want to try and do looks across all different spectrums really, so you've got lots to choose from depending on your mood and also your skill level. You know, some people don't want to be doing cut creases and crazy things on their eyes or aren't that comfortable in colour. I think this is colourful but not like to the level that it's crazy and you might feel uncomfortable to wear it. So really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy the video, then please hit the like button for me. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you consider subscribing before you go. That's all for today's video, guys. Hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Bye.